Hello, welcome to OMAT. Quick announcement, it's almost my birthday. Okay, I know it's not really almost my birthday. My birthday's December 2nd. I also know that I don't have a birthday month or birthday week, but I say I say things like that because I look forward to my birthday. It helps me stay motivated. It gives me something to look forward to. And I've had a hard time expressing what I want and what I need. And so giving myself a reason to celebrate allows me the permission to even know what I want and need so that I could ask for it. Really, my birthday and the things that I want to do for my birthday are the things that I just want from my life. So I give myself permission to celebrate. I make up reasons to celebrate. And as I get older, I don't need as much of a fuss, but the fuss is fun sometimes. So let's figure out, how much of fuss do we want? How much do we need? Let's sharpen our tools so that we don't need a fuss all the time, because that can get exhausting. So as I find other ways to get what I want and need and not just partying, then I get what I want and need more often, and I don't have to wait for made up special days. Let's get into it. Let's get into our program. What does that mean for you? If you had stuff going on before, or if you know right after this you have to get into some work or a project or some phone call, can we put all of that on hold? Because we're not going to do it right now. So let's not utilize our brain for it right now. Let's give it a break and get into what we're doing here. Let's sharpen our gratitude tool. If I know that there's something to be grateful right now, I can do these little mini celebrations. Oh, I'm grateful for that. Celebrate. I'm grateful for that. Celebrate. And really, that's sometimes what celebration is. I go, celebrate. And that reminds me, right, I like doing that. I want that. It lets my brain know. It asks it to repeat it. So let's practice. Let's look for what we can notice and be grateful for. Let's wrap for now and find our water. Maybe you couldn't find exactly the list of gratitude that you were hoping to see come out of yourself, because that would make you the person that you already want to be, and all of your hard work would have gotten you to the place that you're aiming for. Or you just found something to be grateful for. It's fine. Let's move on. Let's have some meditation time. What does that mean? What does it mean to you? How do you define meditation? For me, sometimes meditation is I'm allowing myself a minute. I need or want a minute. And I practice taking it by stopping all response. I don't respond to an itch. I don't respond to a slouch, to gravity. Let's try it. Let's sit in any comfortable position, eyes opened or closed, and breathe. As we come back, let's have some water. And this is the practice sometimes of getting what I want. If I want some peace, I practice giving it to myself. What does peace look like? It starts with my mind. Let's get some peace of mind and then move forward. Let's go into our writing. Another thing that gives me peace of mind, because I give myself permission to take the thoughts that are rolling around in my head and put them down on paper. Even though sometimes, as much as I do it, it can be scary. We're not eliminating feelings. We are working through and still doing what we want and need. Let's try it out by writing any word or words right now. Let's wrap for now. Have some water. Maybe find an understanding that that's what today's writing looks like so that we can continue. Let's go into our yoga poses. Our sun salutation from pose to pose could create a flow feeling, or we could really just do the first two poses, whatever feels right. If we move slowly, our body will tell us that's too far. Ease up. This doesn't need to hurt. Let's go into our sun salutation, starting an inhale, arms up. And if you could stand, stand, reach up and fold forward. We're going to hang over our feet with a nice rounded back. Our knees could be as bent as we want them to be. And when we're ready, halfway lift. Flat back that's parallel to the ground. Look up, straighten the knees. And let's meet in a high plank pose. Plant your palms down, step your feet back. Feel the strength of your body in this pose before you lower slowly all the way down. Then push your palms and your chest and head come up. Look up. And let's meet in a down dog. Hips up into an upside down V. And maybe make small movements by possibly bending one knee, then the other, or shaking your head no or yes. And then walk your feet forward towards your hands. Start rolling up, meeting the palms above the head, exhaling them down to the center of the chest. Perhaps pausing. Perhaps you're already at your water. Feel free to hydrate. There's always time for water. And let's get into our plank, mind and body. My mind has to work with my body because I can absolutely convince myself to not do this plank pose because I start thinking of the future. This will be hard. I don't want to do this. Or I could think of right now. Right now I'm ready. I am willing. Let's get into that pose of we're about to start. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Up in plank pose. For now. This isn't forever. So let's find the strength to do it for now. What does that look like for now? 10 seconds in, and it is already very, very challenging. But can we set our mind to it? This is the kind of challenge that I can accept. That's 20 seconds in. This is the kind of challenge that is generating more energy for me to complete and go through other challenges. That's 30 seconds. And we're more than halfway done, which means your body could be getting tired, but your mind is still in control. What does that look like for 20 seconds? When your body says, I don't want to, can your mind say, give me one more second? Give me one more moment. Let's see what it feels like for 10 seconds. And working body and mind together. Let's finish as strong as they allow us to be for 3, 2, 1, and you're done. That's what today's plank looks like. Come down off your plank. Catch your breath. Catch some water. Catch a little credit. That could be uncomfortable. Getting up when you don't want to, doing an exercise when you don't feel like it, taking on a challenge, even though it's challenging. Great. Let's give ourselves credit when we do that so that we know when we're up to another challenge, we can do it and it will feel good on the other end. Let's keep going. Let's take that energy into breaking the procrastination. We know if we do something, we might be able to feel good about ourselves and our decisions. What do you want to make? How do you want to make a decision right now? Let's take some time, exactly 1 minute. Let's take a minute and see making a decision and take action. Let's wrap for now. Find the water. Find that, yes, this is difficult. How do we want to respond to that? Let's practice that response right now. When something is difficult, how do I want to respond? Number one, maybe I want to move forward anyway. Understand that that has gone and passed, and let's be in the present time. What can we do right now? Let's connect with someone. If I am having trouble, maybe that's what I'm looking to connect with. Just letting someone know that. Or just saying hi to get myself out of that mind and into a friendly, connective mind. Let's see how we can connect by looking to say hello or something to someone. Let's wrap for now. Have some water. And again, transition, move forward. Let's practice how we want to respond when we need to go to the next thing. Let's start moving. We're going to do 1 minute where we take action the whole time. So start it, and we're going officially in 3, 2, 1. Start the exercise if you have not. And if you still haven't, start now. How about now? It is never too late. And you're 10 seconds in. And if you're doing something more challenging, it's already getting difficult. Let's still continue to meet that challenge. That's 20 seconds in, and practice. How do we want to meet a challenge? How do we want to respond to challenging things? We're using this exercise to practice for 30 more seconds. Making sure that we're breathing. I do hold my breath sometimes. I get a little anxious. I catch myself holding my breath. Follow your breath with 20 seconds. Allow yourself to breathe. Even though this is getting difficult, let's not make it more difficult. Continue to breathe for 10 more seconds. We're at the countdown. Let's finish as strong as our body and mind will allow for today. What does that look like for 3, 2, 1? You're done. Those are the exercises. Thank you for practicing OMAT.